boy. Hey guys, I'm Ruth. If this video brings you any value, please like and subscribe. Today we are going to go over 3 easy, simple steps to teach your dog or your puppy to ring a bell to let you know they need to go potty. So we will get started. Today we have our trusty little Steve Crush here with us, and he will show you how it's done. Today we are going to go over 3 easy steps to teach your puppy or your dog how to use a bell. We are going to need a dog, a bag of treats, and we are using the Zooks mini treats. And then we will need a bell and a crate. And we will get started with our first step. Okay, so our first step is to teach them to touch the bell. Good boy. Touch it. Yes, good boy. And we've worked with him a few times with this, so he understands that if he touches the bell, then he does get a treat. If he puts his paws up, I'm going to wait. Yes, good boy. And I'm going to wait to reward him until he uses his nose. I don't like to teach him to use a paw because it can ruin your wall or your door. So we want to teach him to use his nose. Need to go potty? Need to go potty? And I will just say that and kind of wait until he touches it, even if it's on accident. Let him see the bell. Yes, good boy. And he barely touched it. At this point, I don't care if he doesn't even make the bell make a sound. All I want him to do is to touch the bell with his nose. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Let's go. Let's go potty. Yes, good boy. Let's go potty. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Let's go potty. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, so once he has the bell down, yes, good boy, and he knows that he is supposed to touch the bell with his nose, then we are going to go to step 2. Remember that this is not, good boy, is not going to take one session. You will need to do this several times for him to get the idea that he gets rewarded when he touches the bell with his nose. Good boy. For step 2, then we are going to use the kennel. The reason we're going to use the kennel is because we can keep them in here for say 10, 20, 30 minutes, and then when we let them out, we can take them over to the bell and make sure that they touch the bell with their nose, and then we can let them go outside. So what we're going to do is, he's been in here for 5-10 minutes. We're going to let him out. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, come. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Go. Good boy. Yes. Come on. Good boy. Crush. Get him. And we are going to just continue to do that for, say, 3 days in a row. What we're going to do is, again, we use the kennel so that he does not have a chance to have any accidents. That way, as soon as we let him out, he can go, he can touch the bell, and then we can let him go out to go potty. When we are training, he's going to go out, and I'm going to allow him to come back in. The whole idea of this step 2 exercise is to get the idea down that when I ring the bell, I get to go outside. So we're going to try again. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Okay, come on. Good boy. Yes, good boy. And if he wants to play the game while we're training, yes, good boy. then I'm gonna let him play that game. Good boy, come on. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, crush, kennel. If he wants to play the game where he rings the bell and goes outside, that is fine. That will solidify in his mind that if he needs to go out, he can ring that bell and you're gonna let him out. So at this point, we're going to allow him to get out even if it's not to go potty. This is a time to train him so that he understands every time he rings that bell, he is going to be able to get out and go potty. So we will do this for about 3 days straight and make sure he's in his kennel. He goes right to the bell and then he goes out. Good boy. Okay. Yes, go ahead. Good boy. Okay, come on. Good boy. Yes, good boy. And in this training phase, it is important to let them out every single time, even if they don't need to go potty. I can't stress that enough. Crush. Good boy. That they do, yes, good boy. In order to get that down, they need to understand that every time they ring that bell, they are going to be able to go outside to go potty. Crush. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Good pups. Good boy. For our step 3, then he is just going to be out in the house just like normal. And then every time that we take him out to go potty, we are going to have him ring the bell in order for us to let him out. That doesn't mean that we're going to sit here and hope that he rings the bell. That just means when we walk over to the door, we will allow him to touch the bell before he goes out. Yes, good boy. And if he touches the bell, good boy. If he touches the bell and you're sitting there, then get up and let him out. Crush. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Once he has this down and it is solid, then you can start to kind of pay attention to if he actually needs to go potty and not let him out unless he does. Through the training phase, which is generally around 3 to 4 weeks, I would allow him to go out anytime that he rings that bell. Even if you know he doesn't need to go potty, let him get out, let him do his thing so that he understands that every time he rings that bell that he's going to be able to go outside. That way, anytime he needs to go, even if you're not paying attention to him, he will understand if I ring this bell, I will get out. Good boy. And now we will go over a little bit of a bonus here. If you are introducing your dog to your home with the bell, it's very important to make sure that you have a bell at every single door. Any door that he's going to be going out, he needs to have a bell so that he can tell you that he needs to go potty. It's very easy to install. Yes, good boy. Good boy, you go out. Okay, come on. Good boy. It's very easy to install, and you can make so that it's not somewhere where it's going to ruin your door or your wall. Again, throughout step 1, make sure that you are not allowing him to use his paw. If you do, you're going to end up with a scratched wall, a scratched door, whatever it is that the bell's on, you're going to end up with a ruined area in your house. So make sure that you are not rewarding it if they are using their paw. Good boy, come on. So the end result here is that we should be able to be in our home and just relax, doing whatever. And when he wants to go outside, he will let us know by ringing the bell.